All right, good evening and welcome to today's class. We have been discussing measure of central tendency. So far, we have taken two of them. We have discussed what's it called? Mean. We have discussed median. Now let's take the last one, which is the mode. All right. Um, Let me ask this simple question. Maybe you have friends that visit your house, maybe your classmates, those who are your friends. Probably they come to your house at some time to visit you. Maybe you want to choose who is your best friend by how many times they've come to your house, right? Then by doing that, you start writing, maybe like you write Funke 3 times, James 3, 4 times, maybe Cynthia, Peter, blah blah blah. Now, at the end of the whole thing, you're going to get one that actually came to your house more often than other persons. At that point, you're actually using one of these measure of central tendency, and that is mode. Now, what is mode? Mode is actually the value that appears most frequently in a given data. All right? It is the value that appears most frequently in the given data. So I have this example. Maybe I have let me just say I have example. Maybe I have this is the data I have. I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 3 again, then I have 5. At this point, without stressing your eyes, the mode here is 3. Why? Because it appeared 2 times, others appeared once. So therefore, say the mode here is equal to 3. Why? Because it appeared most frequent in this data we actually worked with. All right, good. Now let's actually understand more about this mode. Why one may actually ask, what's the need of this mode? Why do we need this mode? Of what use is this mode? All right. Now there are many ways you can actually make do of this mode. The point is that you must have been using this mode but unknown to that you're using this particular measure of central tendency. Okay. I can say the first need I can just outline here is to identify the most common value. Okay, that means it tells what value or what data, what number, whichever thing that occurs most often. Okay, the one that occurs most often, you're going to get that using a mode. All right. Now, the second reason why we use what was it called mode is for categorical data. I will explain. For categorical, let me put it like this, let me put it this way, non-numerical data. Is that okay? Now, the point is this: data can be in number or maybe in words. All right. Now, mode is actually what works better when our data is not in numbers. As we said, non-numerical here. Okay. When they come in words, this is actually the best thing to use, I mean mode. For example, one might say, just put example here. I say favorite subjects favorite subject. All right. Now maybe these are students that want to tell their favorite subject. The first person might say mathematics. The next person might say, let's say, English. The next might say history. While the last person might say the same mathematics with the first person. At this point, if these were to be numbers, well, somehow you can still get it right. But these are words. Mean and median cannot work like this. So mode will help you. All right. This is maths, and that means maths occurred twice, others occurred once. Okay. So in this case, therefore, the mode here is maths. As simple as that. Is that okay? Now, the ones I want you to also understand very much. Now, in business, it is very useful in business. See, in business and daily life decision. In business and daily life decision. Like I said earlier, we want to know who is your best friend by reason of how many times they come to your house, maybe weekly or monthly. Is that okay? Now, this is a part of daily life decisions or experiences. Now, in business, one can use mode to know the very good that customer demand most, and probably channel his energy to that area. All right, maybe you say many items, maybe kind of should I say, let's say things are for building or maybe clothing. Yes, maybe sell some materials, satin, this and that, stock, and now by taking list of the things what people buy daily, weekly, can literally know what people demand most among the things you sell in your shop. And this is actually what mode can actually help you to do. Mean and median cannot really do this. So mode somehow had this advantage over mean and median when making some decision about your business and your life, and also when data involve non-numericals. Okay, when data are non-numerical, mode is the best thing to be used for that particular decision making. So that is that on this mode. Next class, we'll be getting more questions on any of these three measures of central tendency so far discussed. Okay, so thank you for being part of today's class. Please, I also want you to go back and rewatch other videos and also come to this one and also take a proper view of what you are really seeing. Pay much attention, rewatch, and also get to know more about these three measure of central tendency that we have discussed so far. Thank you so much. See you in next class.